Hello and welcome back to the Keystone Fly Fisher. Today we're tying the Goldhead bug. This fly can be tied anywhere from a size 10 down to a size 14. For the tail, we're going to use crystal flash. For the body, I'm using an amber hare's ear. And for the rib, we're going to use gold UTC wire. We have a gold tungsten head bead at the front. And for this hot spot here, I'm using hot orange that is seal fur. And for thread, I'm using wine and an 8/0 from Unithread. And of course, any 8/0 thread would work for this, as well as the other materials. If you have those colors and it's for a nymph pattern, it'll be fine. And for the hook, we're using something different. It's a size 14 dry fly and nymph hook from Orienson. Any standard hook should do for this, and this one's barbless as well. So let's get into this one then. Okay, also we're going to use 0.015 lead wire to secure the bead up at the front of the hook here. So we're going to get the thread, or get the wire. We're going to take probably 4 wraps roughly up to the front and get your bead set the way that you want it. And we'll helicopter off the lead wire here, push everything up to the front. Again, get your bead how you want it. And I need to fix the hook and the vise here. Secure it down a little better. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to start with waxing my thread. And we're going to get into the lead to secure it down. And get a few trap end tag. Go ahead and break off the excess. And we're going to helicopter off the lead. And even at this point, we can still push things forward. And cover this up. Try and even everything out, hold that bead in place. Okay, then we're going to come back to the back of the lead. And we're going to grab our crystal flash for the tail. And we're going to secure that down right behind where the lead ends. Take a couple of good tight wraps to secure that on there. Then we're going to cut off this excess piece here. Then we're going to grab our gold wire. We're going to tie that in at the same spot. And we'll kind of clean this up going down through. Nice, tight, smooth, even wraps going backwards. This helps set things up for the other materials that are going to come onto this fly. Okay, then I like to pull the wire up and get a wrap underneath the tail here, kind of keep it up. Alright, so now we're going to wax the thread. We're going to start into our dubbing, and like I said, this is amber for the color. Nice tight dubbing noodle. And since we want that taper, we'll go little bit by little bit here, and then we're going to start working that up to build things up moving forward. Some more wax. Get some dubbing, get more of a dubbing noodle again. A nice tight dubbing noodle. Keep building up our taper. And keep this moving forward to the front of the eye, or the front of the hook. And in this case we have the bead, so we want to get up behind the bead. Keep building up our taper. And I'm going to adjust this hook again, it's just a little bit off. There we go. And we're going to add just a smidge more. Nice, tight. There we go. Now we're going to take our gold wire and we're going to rib forward. Nice, even, tight, segmented wraps. And we're going to secure that down. And you notice that I have a little gap there. That's so we can add in the other dubbing for a little contrast. So, wax our thread here. We're going to get the hot orange seal fur. And it does not have to be seal. This is just what I have on hand that's in a hot orange. Any hot orange dubbing will work. And we're going to keep that taper going here. Get some more wax. I'm going to run this right up tight to the bead head. Nice dubbing here, nice noodle. Again, get it tight to the thread. There we go. And work that right up to the back. I'm just going to get a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to get my glue. A little bit on the thread. And we're going to get tight up against the bead. Grab our whip finish. And again, staying nice and tight up against that bead. We get 4 wraps. Pull that tight. We'll cut that off. We're going to come back here to the tail. Get the length that you want. I like mine to be a little bit shorter for this type of fly. Okay, and I'm going to trim away some of the seal fur here. A little too long for my liking. Trim up some of this amber as well. And now I'm just getting picky, so don't mind me as I overdo it here. And there you go. We got one stray there. So this is the Goldhead bug. Kind of, you know, simple, easy to tie. Again, you can fill up a box full of these, different colors, different variations of the crystal tinsel. The amber, you could do olive, you could do black. For the wire, you could do silver. Change your hot spots up at the front, completely up to you. But, so again, this is the Goldhead bug. If you aren't already, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.